4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Good morning and happy Thursday, everyone. We are so happy to be coming to each and every one of your classrooms. Today is Thursday, March 23rd, and it's a day 1, which means yet another special cycle is about to start. Today's broadcast is being brought to you by me, Molly Chittenden, and my crazy co-host right here next to me, Leah Filter. Let's get things started with the pledge being led by students from Mrs. Bajarski's 4th grade class. Please stand.
Stand! I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Well, Molly, except for a few afternoon clouds, today's weather is actually looking pretty sunny. I might even need my sunglasses. There is absolutely a 0% chance of any rain, so we escaped that one safely. The high will be 39 degrees. But hey, don't get this too dry weather. I hear next week will be rain every day. Yuck!
Hey viewers, it's time to look up and listen up because we have quite a few important announcements about what is going on in and around our building. If you don't pay attention, how are you going to have any idea what's going on? Here we go.
Hey Dragons, do you want a special limited edition t-shirt? On April 28th, the teachers and staff are dressing down to raise money for a local charity. You have the chance to help raise money. Your teachers have the order forms for you if you didn't get them already. For only $7, you can purchase a t-shirt. All orders are due by April 7th. We hope you will join us by wearing these t-shirts for a great cause.
Hey Leah, remember how we talked about March being National Multiple Sclerosis Month? Well, here is another interesting fact about MS. Nobody knows exactly why a person gets MS. It is not contagious, so you can't catch it from someone who has it. And it's not hereditary. That means the disease is not passed on directly from the generation to the next, like I'm calling. Be sure to tune in next week for the last fact about multiple sclerosis.
Hey Dragons, Mr. Brown is super excited for all the food that's coming in. But do not stop now. Be sure to check the monitors to see which class is in the lead for that delicious pizza party.
Speaking of Mr. Brown, the SAD Club was out in full force yesterday morning for a good cause, Kick Butts Day. The members of SAD Club made signs and went outside to promote positive choices to the community. According to the American Lung Association, more than 480,000 people in the U.S. die every year from tobacco use and exposure to secondhand smoke. Remember, Dragons, to make healthy and responsible choices. Here's a peek at how Kick Butts Day 2017 went.
Posting for Mr. Foster's Celebration Wall today, and it comes from us from Miss Georgia. She wants to congratulate Maya Grant for reaching her 25 book goal. Don't stop now, Maya. We can't wait to find out how much more you can read. Way to go! We have one special boy in our building in 3rd grade. We get to celebrate his birthday all by himself today, and his name is Nathaniel Merker. When you see Nathaniel in the hall today, be sure to give him a high five and wish him an extra special birthday. From all of us here in the news, we hope you have an amazing day, Nathaniel. Amazing. High five.
A few days ago, we took a look at the threat being posed to the bee population. And today we have another segment for all you insect lovers in the science community. small packages certainly appears to hold true when it comes to ants. The tiny creatures can survive floods by morphing into rafts, find their way home by using a GPS system inside their body, and even lift up to 20 times their body weight. Scientists discovered that the insects whose brains are smaller than a quarter of a pin's head could even use tools to a certain extent. Scientists have discovered that when given a choice, the clever insects even have the smarts to select the most efficient tool for the
Scientists presented groups of ants different materials to tools such as twigs, pine needles, soil, sponges, and paper. They also gave them various liquids such as pure and diluted honey. The ants were actually able to select their tools based on how thick the liquid was, as the pure honey was much thicker than the honey with water. In past, ants, which have the largest brains of insects, have been observed using mud or sand grains as tools to transport liquid.
An individual ant doesn't seem very smart. I mean, they're not totally stupid. They can remember the location of a food source and go back to it again. They are capable of learning things. But an individual ant is not very smart. And yet, when you put a whole lot of individual ants together in a colony, they can do things that are very smart that none of the individuals could do. They can make group, collective decisions about things like building their nests and adding on chambers, or growing fungus gardens, or foraging for food and deciding, like, we've cut enough leaves off this tree, let's move on to the next tree. Each individual ant has a somewhat limited repertoire. Some stimulus comes in, like alarm pheromone, there must be an intruder, and then there's a response, like, I should make some alarm pheromone too, and I should approach in the direction of the intruder. But when a lot of ants are assembled together, each of them with this little repertoire of behaviors, you get an emergent sort of overall colony-level intelligence that makes it possible for ants to do these really complicated things that are kind of like the complicated things humans do.
The findings that raise new questions about our understanding of the relationship between the size of the brain and ability to conduct sophisticated conductive tasks are a reminder not to underestimate anyone, especially ants. Hey Molly, let's bring on the laughter with the daily joke of the day!
Sounds like a great idea to me. Today's joke is being brought to us by Lindsay Perry from Mr. Madge's class. Thanks so much, Lindsay.
What do you call a cow who's shivering?
I don't know, what do you call a cow who's shivering?
A milkshake!
Well, Dragons, before we wrap things up in our studio, we want to thank our super helpful producer, Miss Tori Franks.
Hi. Hello, dragons. Be kind to one another. A smile is free, and it can make the difference in the world.
Have a great day. See you tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Goodbye.